can still shut down the party. I can hang with anybody. I can drink whiskey and red wine, champagne all night, little scotch on the rocks, and I'm fine, I'm fine. But when I taste tequila, baby, I still see ya cutting up the floor in a sorority t-shirt, the same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado. Your lips pressed against the bottle, slamming on a Bible, baby, I'd never leave you. I remember how bad I need you when I taste tequila. When I taste tequila, I can kiss somebody brand new and not even think about you. I can show up to the same bar, hear the same songs in my car. Baby, your memory, it only hits me this hard. When I taste tequila, baby, I still see ya cutting up the floor in a sorority t-shirt, the same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado. Your lips pressed against the bottle, standing on a Bible, baby, I'd never leave you. I remember how bad I need you when I taste tequila. When I taste tequila. I ain't even drunk, and I'm thinking how I need your love, yeah, it sinks in. When I taste tequila, baby, I still see ya. Sorority t-shirt, same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado. Lips pressed against the bottle, spinning on a Bible, baby, I never leave you. I remember how bad I need you when I taste tequila.
With the heart and forward, I'm crashing through the floor. Said you're leaving when the morning comes. If the feeling's gone, stay awake, stay awake, stay awake with me. Just keep on holding on. Stay awake, stay awake, stay awake with me. All our memories are packed into boxes, stacked up against the door. 'Cause they say the bigger the love, the harder the fall. Oh, I'm crashing through the floor. Still feel your breath on my lips as you're walking out the door, but my hand starts to slip. Never felt like this before. If the feeling's gone, stay awake, stay awake, stay awake with me. Just keep on holding on. Stay awake, stay awake, stay awake with me. I've been looking in the mirror, trying to figure myself out. I've been wondering where I went wrong. Then now you're not here, it's like the daylight never comes. So I'll keep on holding on.
Except for she's a
Said you're leaving when the morning comes, all packed up. If the feeling's gone, stay awake, stay awake, stay awake with me. Just keep on holding on. Stay awake, stay awake, stay awake with me. If the feeling's gone, stay awake, stay awake, stay awake.
Good evening and welcome, everyone. We are so honoured and thankful that so many of you have come to celebrate with us tonight. We are pleased to acknowledge several special guests who are joining us this evening. The Honourable Corey Wingard, MP, Member for Gibson. His Worship, Mayor Chris Hanna, Mayor for the City of Marion. Ms Sarah Andrews, Labor candidate for Gibson. Ms Heather Macris, Education Director, Noarlunga Office. Thank you for joining us tonight and for the ongoing support you have provided to Seaview High School and its wider community. As always, there is a little bit of housekeeping that we need to go through to start with. Firstly, in the case of an emergency, an alarm will sound. Everyone should vacate the venue via the nearest exits, fire exits or via the front entry. There are toilets located in the entry foyer and on the first floor. Finally, could I please ask that all mobile phones are either switched off or turned to silent for the duration of the graduation ceremony tonight. I would now like to invite the 2021 school presidents, Erin Howe and Jordan Paparella, to the stage for the acknowledgement of country.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Seaview High School Year 12 Graduation and Awards Ceremony.
We would like to acknowledge that the land we meet on today is the traditional land of the Kaurna people, and that we respect their spiritual relationships with their country. We acknowledge the Kaurna people as the custodians of the Adelaide region, and that their cultural and heritage beliefs are still as important to the living Kaurna people today.
To the class of 2021, we say welcome. We all thought that 2021 would be less crazy than 2020, but boy, we were wrong. It has been full of ups and downs, but we have made it. And tonight we're here to celebrate the completion of Year 12. To our parents, relatives and friends who have joined us here at the Capri tonight, and to those watching online, we welcome you and say thanks for all your support you have provided to us, not only this year, but for our entire schooling lives.
To all the teachers at Seaview, whether you are here tonight or not, we say thank you. We know that we probably could have worked a little harder at times this year, but we would have never made it to this point without your patience and support. A special thank you to Ms Beju and Ms Klepper for all your hard work and dedication this year towards the Year 12s, and to Ms Chanter for your continued outstanding leadership of Seaview. Your leadership, sense of humour, care and support for us during our time at Seaview has been much appreciated.
I think it's fair to say that being school presidents this year has been a journey, but I'm sure Jordan will agree with me that it has been a real amazing experience and a real honour to represent the Seaview students. We have learnt so much underneath the expert guidance of Miss Davey and Miss Kin, and plus our wonderful youth workers, Jess and Mark, and we cannot thank them enough for their support and leadership of SRC this year.
However, all good things must eventually come to an end, so it is with some sadness but also great joy that we now officially hand over the reins of school presidency and the roles of MC for this evening to the successful 2022 candidates, Zane LeBlond and Tegan Musson. Please join us in welcoming them to the stage to receive their official school presidency blazers.
Thank you, Erin and Jordan. We appreciate the leadership and calmness you have shown this year and wish you both the very best for the next stages of your lives. Please join with us in congratulating Erin and Jordan as they make their way to their seats.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome our principal, the lovely Miss Tranter, to the microphone to give the 2021 Principal's Address.
Thank you, Zane. Good evening, distinguished guests, staff, students, family and friends of Seaview High School. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to this beautiful Art Deco setting as we celebrate the collective achievements of the class of 2021. I doubt they will forget this year. They have completed their SACE through extraordinary times, where many of those precious rites of passage for graduating students across the country, indeed the world, have had to be cancelled, postponed or modified due to a virus that none of us could foresee. But this resilient group of young people, accompanied by their very willing teachers, have taken the shifting sands that have characterised the past couple of years confidently in their stride. For 18 months, they have navigated the changing directions willingly. Learning from home was eagerly embraced during our brief lockdowns, and mask wearing and social distancing was always, albeit at times reluctantly, adhered to. However, I know staff were grateful for the last-minute reprieve that saw dancing permitted on the night of the formal. No one was entirely confident we'd have been able to contain their exuberance that night. This group of young people has led the way in many ways. In 2017, they became the largest group of Year 8s the school had welcomed for more than 5 years. 150 eager faces. The school had grown, and we could declare ourselves full. Seaview High School was back on the map. For the first time in quite some time, the only way into the school, if you were outside of the zone, was through selective entry. Not only did you have to want to be a part of Seaview, you also had to demonstrate your willingness to contribute positively to it. 2017 was the first year of the Special Interest Sports program. There were 2 CIS classes that year, as well as high performance tennis, special interest dance and music classes formed. Over half of this group had actively chosen, indeed had competed, to come to Seaview. Our improvement trajectory was palpable. Community confidence was clear. People wanted what we were offering. You wanted it, and we wanted you. Many of you arrived from your primary schools with a clear understanding of our high expectations of learners, and Seaview had been sharing our TEFL pilot work, the Teaching for Effective Learning program, across the Marion Coast Partnership. And you were well versed in the language of the learning pit and productive struggle, and you knew how much we valued the importance of student voice in learning. And it remains a major lever for improvement in our school. Our Learner Voice class was formed, and your feedback has helped shape everything we set out to achieve from that time forward. At the end of your 5 years with us, when you are now the smallest year level group, you can look back on the things that you have experienced as well as what you have influenced. From camps at Wallaroo, Mylor, dance trips to Queensland and music trips to Balaclava and Kadina, pedal pre at Murray Bridge, far too many outstanding sporting achievements to list, and 5 fabulous sports days. You experienced a massive ICT upgrade and increased access to technology in teaching and learning. You've circumnavigated each of our 3 major building developments, with digital production and STEM and the makerspace completed in your first year, followed by the Learning Hub and food technology refurbishments the next. This year, you have reaped the benefits of a new canteen, theatre and creative design building, and finally, and perhaps most importantly, a state-of-the-art Year 12 space when the 3rd floor was reopened after being closed for 8 years. You have provided valuable commentary to your teachers to help us improve teaching and learning at our school. Your feedback was sought out and it was forthcoming. You have influenced significant change in your 5 years and helped make this school, our school, what it is today. and for that I thank you. This evening is a time to reflect on the experiences as well as the friendships you have formed at Seaview. Tonight marks the end of an era, but it also indicates the beginning of new experiences. Frankly, the beginning of the rest of your lives. And it's a time of great excitement, with perhaps a touch of trepidation, because it's not unusual to find the thought of life beyond school a little overwhelming. You were probably nervous pre-coronavirus, but now the whole world has changed. As vaccination rates rise and borders reopen, it's as if the whole world is slowly reawakening, and it's a world full of unknown challenges. But if we have taught you nothing else, I hope we have taught you to recognise challenges as opportunities and to be positive through times of change. You have coped with change and navigated obstacles, including 5 years of builders' fences, and to this point, and you've completed Year 12. That in itself is to be celebrated. As you look to the future, think about the learning we can all take away from the last 18 months. From the security of Adelaide, there is a risk of missing the full impact of the pandemic, but we cannot underestimate its effect across the globe on health and well-being, the economy and the environment. With cities in lockdown, we did note some unexpected consequences. The air has become clearer with the reduction in emissions, and our attention to hygiene saw an overwhelming reduction in other infectious diseases. Opportunities to work from home helped some reassess their work-life balance. But we can't forget the pandemic has also resulted in millions of deaths across the world and highlighted injustice and inequities amongst the vulnerable. For all of us, as we emerge to a new normal, it will be important not to be defined by what has been lost to this virus, but rather to whom we have become as individuals and as a society. We are remembered best for our actions, what we do, the way we do it, and how we make others feel. Throughout this pandemic, and particularly this year, I believe you will have learnt firsthand the importance of our school values: respect, empathy, integrity and resilience. And I urge you to continue to uphold them in all that you do. Practice them intentionally and with gratitude for what you have learned and what you can do. I encourage you to continue defining yourselves by what matters, what you care about, and how you can make a difference. Post-COVID, it's difficult to predict what the world will be, but there is a real opportunity for you to contribute to creating it, ensuring a more equitable and considerate world is formed. And I am confident that we can rely on you, the many athletes, teachers, health professionals, scientists, artists, and leaders of the future that you all become, to continue shaping the world for the better. Parents, families, friends, and staff, you are justified in the pride that you feel this evening, because it is your collective efforts that have produced this group of fine young men and women before us this evening. To our exiting school captains, Erin and Jordan, I thank you for your leadership you have provided throughout the year. Congratulations to everyone who is receiving awards tonight, and congratulations to all of you for making it. To the class of 2021, take pride in whatever you choose to do next. Keep learning as much as you can. Continue being open to new ideas and challenges and finding creative solutions to them. And never lose sight of the future, because that future is of your making. Class of 2021, The world is now yours, and I can't wait to see what you make of it. Go well. Congratulations.
Thank you, Miss Tranter. We are very fortunate tonight to have one of our graduating Year 12 students, Elliot Warren, performing a self-choreographed dance for us. Elliot has been a part of the dance program since Year 8 at Seaview, so please join with me in welcoming him to the stage to perform Repeat After Death.
Thank you, Elliot, for that amazing and inspiring dance piece. We wish you all the best as you continue to pursue your dancing career.
Year 12 is both a rewarding and challenging time for every student, and in recognition of having completed their schooling at Seaview, each Year 12 student will tonight receive a graduation pack.
Students will be presented with their packs alphabetically over 4 stages. Some transition photos of the graduating students will also be on the screen behind us during the presentation.
You are welcome to take photos during the presentation, but we please ask that you hold your applause until the end of each group. Please welcome Mr. Stapleton to the stage to read out the names of the first group of graduating Year 12s.
Thank you, Tegan and Zane. I first want to add my congratulations to the class of 2021 and say well done for persevering through a very challenging year to graduate tonight. In a minute, I would like to ask for the students in Group 1, from Anthony Abrachivento to Mia Dunn, to please make your way to the left of the stage, all right, where Miss Klepper and Miss Beju are, and line up in alphabetical order. This is a test of if you get to graduate tonight. While you make your way over to the left, you'll be able to view the first of several short highlight clips we've got of our Year 12 students' journeys at Seaview. So, could those students please make your way over to the side? And Reese, play the video. Nope, you don't. All right. We don't have a video, so you're just going to have to wait, sorry.
No one else could see. I drew a smile on my face to paper over me, but wounds heal when tears dry and cracks they don't show. So don't be so hard on yourself now. Let's go back to simplicity. I feel like I've been missing me. Was not who I'm supposed to be. I felt this darkness over me. We all got there eventually. I never knew where I belong, but I was right and you were wrong. Been telling myself all along. Don't be so hard on yourself, no. Learn to forgive, learn to let go. Everyone trips, everyone falls. So don't be so hard.
All right. When the students come up, they'll each be presented a graduation pack. They will also be given a special pack which has been prepared for them by the Year 8 students at Seaview High School. So when you come on stage, students, you'll be presented your pack by Miss Beju and by Miss Tranter. You'll then need to come over to the X on the stage where you'll have a photo taken by Mr. Stevens and you'll be presented with your pack. Year 12s, I'll ask at this point, you can actually take your masks off before you come up on stage, please, and then you can put them back on when you go back down. Okay? So, must make an apology. Angelo Abrachivento. Siddharth Anand. Siddharth also tonight will receive the subject award for General Maths and Physics. Lacey Arbon. Lacey will also receive the subject award for PE and Special Interest Sports. Chloe Ashfield. Nagas Badvi. Noah Bagnall. Nathaniel Baird. Libby Bancroft. Brianna Bart. Jack Bates. Ayla Batalana. Jasmine Bird. Emmanuel Bofu. Adam Bongiorno. Jade Bullock. Sky Carlisle. Mason Carney. Ashton Castignani. Not here tonight. Paula Chebaruku. Elizabeth Chipperfield. Bella Cook. Dayton Cooper. Cade Crosby, who can't be here tonight. Oh, he's here? Oh, good. I didn't see you behind the piano, sorry, Cade. Charlotte Creaser. Evie Crennan. Tully Davey. Shikari Davis. Mackenzie Delvo. Mackenzie wins the Subject Award for Community Studies. Talia Dietmeyer. Cameron Doling. Emma Dudley. Emma wins the Subject Award for Drama. And Mia Dunn. And my apologies, I forgot to announce that Evie Crennan won the Subject Award for Music. Congratulations to our first group of graduating Year 12s.
The first special awards to be presented tonight will be the Longtown Awards. Please turn your eyes to the screen to hear more about these awards.
My name's Dave Sabham. Only 3 years after leaving high school, I was conscripted for 2 years of full-time service in the Army. In those 2 years, I graduated as an officer and then spent a year in Vietnam. I was the platoon commander of 12th Platoon, Delta Company, 6 RAR, the company that fought the Battle of Long Tan on 18 August 1966. On that day, Delta Company had a battle with an estimated 2,000 enemy soldiers. They were on their way to attack the Anzac base at Nui Dat. We won that battle, with huge support from artillery and with Air Force ammunition resupply, and with the arrival of more diggers on APCs at nightfall when the battle ended. So, what saved us? No doubt, individual courage, training, leadership and teamwork, but also our ability to coordinate with the wider circle of support people, what you would call today networking. Our success was the result of everyone being well trained. We knew what to do and how to do it. We were well led. We understood that we relied on each other. Everyone had to look after their mates. And we were able to ask for and use all the help available to us. Understanding all this made us stronger as a team and gave us the courage to persist when things didn't look too good for us, which was most of the time. The ADF Long Tan Youth Leadership and Teamwork Awards are open to all secondary schools in Australia. Through this awards program, the Department of Defence recognises what it took to succeed at the Battle of Long Tan. This initiative encourages and rewards these same skills in our younger generation, you. I'm very proud to be associated with this defence initiative, as it recognises the bravery, training, leadership and teamwork displayed by the ADF members who fought in the Battle of Long Tan, their spirit of camaraderie and their cohesion under pressure. I commend this initiative to you and the goal of fostering these same qualities through these awards in the youth of today.
The Honourable Corey Wingard has been a long-standing supporter of our students here at Seaview. He regularly supports our Year 11 All-Rounder Award, and tonight we invite him to the stage along with Year 12 Care Group teachers Miss Kathy O'Brien and Mr Hayden Lynn to present the 2021 Australian Defence Force Long Tan Award.
The first Long Tan Award to be presented tonight recognises a student who has demonstrated leadership and teamwork both within the school and the broader local community. It also acknowledges their commitment to doing their best, respecting others, and the core strength of the Australian digger, mateship. Tonight's winner of the Long Tan Award has been actively involved in the school community since they started in Year 8. They have been incredibly committed to a dance program at Seaview, taking on a leadership role with the younger students and choreographing a number of winning routines. It gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the 2021 Long Tan Award, Elliot Warren.
Science, technology, engineering or maths. STEM is really important. I think it underpins almost everything that we do here. Ships are a really complex environment where there are a system of systems STEM workforce is critical in enabling the ships to respond at short notice, as was the case in Malakuta, where Malakuta itself had become isolated. With all the bushfires in the region, the only avenue in and out of Malakuta was by sea. We evacuated almost 1,500 people and a couple of hundred dogs to go down there, make a difference. It made every 29 and a half years of my service worth it, and my entire ship's company felt the same.
There's so many opportunities in the Air Force for people who study STEM to apply those skills. Recently I've been involved in the humanitarian aid and disaster relief assistance with Tropical Cyclone Harold in Vanuatu. In the Air Force it's a real team effort to get aircraft flying. We have amazing engineers and technicians that help us fix the aircraft, maintain the aircraft and get all the complex pieces of technology working together so that we can go out and execute our missions. Particularly in the case of Tropical Cyclone Harold, we were able to respond very quickly with our capability and provide the assistance requested.
STEM isn't just about the subjects that you're studying, it's about the ability to analyse, innovate and adapt. The Townsville Flood Assist required time-critical rescue of personnel in need. Being out on the ground and seeing the positive response the civilian community had towards us assisting was a really proud moment for me, and as a new troop commander I took a lot out of the experience that I got from it.
The Future Innovators Award was new last year in 2020, and it recognises all the same qualities and strengths as the Long Tan Award. But it also acknowledges a student that has achieved in areas of STEM and innovation. Now tonight's winner is a relatively new student at Seaview, but in the short time that they've been with us, they have had a big impact with their peers and teachers. They have excelled in the areas of math and physics, and will be going on to bigger things next year, studying engineering at university. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the 2021 Long-Term Future Innovators Award is Basir Masagi.
Congratulations again, Elliot and Bazir. Please now welcome Mr. Stapleton back to the stage for the second round of Year 8-12 graduation certificate presentations.
Thank you, Zane. Can I please ask that the students from Hudson Elkins to Mian Lee make your way to the left of the stage over there, please? Reese, do we have a highlight video? No, okay. We might just play some music while we wait, and hopefully the echoey microphone will resolve itself as well. Hopefully you observed the first group and you're aware that to come and stand on the stage, have your photo taken, then accept one of the awards as well. All right. So, our first student, Hudson Elkins. Brandon Emblem. Selena Fang. Chardonnay Farkas. Antonietta Fiala. Adrian Felix. Magella Fleet Ellis. Magella also wins a Subject Award for Health and Wellbeing. MJ Fogliani. Chantel Gaudio. Lanisha Jep. Arid Gayam. Ella Gold. Ella also wins the Subject Award for Visual Art. Sarah Granger. Ben Hill. Josh Hendy. Chloe Cruikshank Bramley. Erin Hull. Bo Shakir. Kane Jamison, who can't be here with... Oh, he is here tonight? Yep, good. Yeah. Jai Jeffrey. Hunter Jeffries. Muscombe Creek Core. Maya Kebby. Dejung Kong. Not here tonight. Matthew Kuzmik. Travis Kuzmik. Kiana Leslie Rigney. Sam Lewis. Mien Lee. And severe apologies, I think Sam's photos got missed, but I don't want to forget you, Sam, so please come up and get your graduation certificate. Please congratulate our second group of graduating Year 12 students.
We were going to have a wonderful music item performed by our very own talented music student, Alari Wanganeen. But unfortunately for us, Alari's district basketball team has made the finals, and so she is unavailable to be here tonight.
However, we do wish her all the best for her game, which is probably the second quarter about right now. Hopefully she'll be able to perform at us for our own graduation next year.
For many of our international Year 12 students, they have not been able to return home for over 2 years now. For many of them, the staff and students at Seaview are their family, and they are equally a part of ours. We wish to thank all the host families who are here with us tonight in support of our international students. Your commitment and support to them during these incredibly tough times is much appreciated.
And to any of our international parents watching this online, we'd like to say good day. And even though you're not here with us physically, we still wish to thank you for all the support. Please join us now in welcoming the Year 12 Stage Care Group teacher, Mr. Michael Stevens, to present the 2021 International Student Awards.
The winner of the 2021 International Student Award, I am sure, will be a popular one tonight. It was not, however, an easy decision to make. Our Year 12 international students have been nothing less than amazing in their time at Seaview. Faced with the COVID crisis and unable to go home and visit their families, they have shown true resilience and perseverance to get where they are tonight. In truth, any of them would have been worthy of this award. However, there can only be one winner. This student came to Seaview High School in Year 10 and has been a constant source of encouragement to all of their fellow students. They have an infectious smile and an outstanding commitment to their studies. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the 2021 International Student Award is Mayan Lee.
Congratulations, Mayan. We wish you all the best in your university studies next year. Student leadership at Seaview has continued to grow this year under the expert guidance of Assistant Principal Miss Carol Davey. We are honoured to welcome her to the stage to present the 2021 Student Leadership Award.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to offer my congratulations to the class of 21. 2021. You were my first group of Year 8s when I began at Seaview mid-2017, and I have very fond memories of meeting you and the vibrancy of a Lauren P. Williams, a Lauren N. Williams, and getting my head around the two Williams girls in the same class, and a young Emma and a young Erin, and it's been my pleasure to watch you all grow and develop over the last 5 years. Good luck with all you pursue next year and beyond. I'm very pleased to present the Student Leadership Award. It's been fabulous working alongside two great leaders this year in Jordan and Erin. Excelled in their role as SRC presidents, and they've definitely made my job easy. While both of these outstanding leaders would be very worthy recipients of the Student Leadership Award, this year the winner is Erin Hull. Come on down, Erin. Erin has been an active member of SRC since the beginning. From the moment she began her campaign to win the role last year, up until just last week, she's put the school and our students first. She has been authentic, enthusiastic and passionate about being a change maker and been a powerful voice amongst her peers. She has been energetic and focused and made it her mission with Jordan to do what she can for our school community. I've particularly enjoyed watching Erin's confidence grow and her ability to connect, befriend and empower some of our more vulnerable community members, often the younger members of our school who I know are going to miss her. Erin is equally passionate about local politics, and I wouldn't be surprised one day to see her smiling face on a core flute. Look out, Corey. In the meantime, I wish her every success with her studies next year, as she has been accepted into her Bachelor of Arts majoring in drama and sociology. Erin, I will miss our weekly debriefs and listening to all your ideas, but I know you are ready for the next chapter. As your beloved Katy Perry sings, and I won't sing it, but I will say, you just got to ignite the light and let it shine, just like the 4th of July. See what I did there? Congratulations, Erin.
Congratulations, Erin. You've set a high stand for us to live up to. Mr. Stapleton will now call forward the name for the third group of Year 12 students to receive their graduation packs. Please welcome them to the stage.
All right, our third group of students is going to be those from Charlie Marshall to Ryan Syed. So if you can make your way to the stage, please. And we have some more mood music at least. We'll have some more mood music while we wait.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you? You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework.
think we're there. All right. Our first student, Charlie Marshall. Tessa Martin. Tessa also wins the Subject Award for English as an Additional Language or Dialect. Jessica May. Scott McAvaney. Isabel Magori. Michaela Mexted. Basia Misagi, who wins the Math Methods, the Specialist Maths and the English Award. Brett Moriarty. Scarlett Mormon. Caitlin Morris. Dominic Mossoff. Sukai Ning, who also wins the Subject Award for Digital Photography. Patrick Obst. Ella Olsen. Seamus O'Rourke. Jordan Pay. Jasper Paparella. Jordan Paparella. They couldn't tell who was who. Jordan also wins the Subject Awards for Biology, Chemistry, Psychology and Math Methods. Max Parr. Sorry, Anissa Racy. Anissa wins the Subject Awards for Ancient Studies and Women's Studies. Charlie Ramsey. Bella Reid. Louise Rich. Kite Ridley. Tom Roundtree. Rihanna Sheedy. Ben Senior. Eamon Sethi could not be here with us tonight, but she is our first student to sit an exam at 3:30 in the morning in India. Layla Sheik. Jake Shelton. Stita Sriram. Stita wins the Subject Award for Inspired Futures. Noah Sabahi Jackson. Megan Stefanos. Daisy Stoker. Yang Su. He's not here with us tonight. And Rayan Sayed. Please join me in congratulating our third group of graduating Year 12s.
The Molly Byrne Award is kindly sponsored by Leader of the Opposition, the Honourable Peter Malinauskas, in recognition of a female student who best exemplifies the qualities of hard work, integrity and perseverance. We are pleased to welcome Year 12 teacher Miss Karen Zilm, along with Miss Sarah Andrews, Labor candidate for Gibson, to the stage to announce the winner of the 2021 Molly Byrne Award.
Molly Byrne was the first Labor woman elected to Parliament in 1965. Each year, one female student from Year 12 is awarded the Molly Byrne Award in recognition of their hard work, integrity and perseverance. Tonight's winner is a student who exemplifies all of these qualities. This student has been a member of the Seaview community since Year 8. She always has a smile on her face and a kind word to share. Her outstanding work ethic and willingness to persevere has been evident to all who have taught her, and evident in her 12 major art piece work is testament to this. She can always be relied upon to do what she says and is known for her willingness to help others regardless of her own agenda. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the 2021 Molly Byrne Award is Ella Gold.
For those who don't know, Ella is also responsible for the newest piece of Stobie Poe artwork on Seacombe Road, which conveys an important environmental message about our waterways. Congratulations again, Ella. The award is very well deserved.
The Mayor of Marion Award is presented to a Year 12 student who has demonstrated perseverance, determination and commitment to completing their SACE in the face of personal challenges. This award is sponsored by the City of Marion and its Mayor, His Worship, Chris Hanna. We are pleased to welcome the Mayor along with Year 12 Care Group teacher Miss Dana Jarman to the stage to announce the winner of the 2021 Mayor of Marion Council Award.
The Mayor of Marion Award seeks to recognise a student who has overcome adversity, challenges, not only to complete Year 12 studies, but to complete to an exceptionally high level. Tonight's winner is a student who has worked tirelessly on their studies, maintaining an impressive 4.42 GPA across their Year 12 subjects. This student had their sights set on a career in medicine and juggled studying with their UCAT whilst also achieving excellent results in their Year 12 subject at the same time. Perhaps most impressively, however, they have overcome significant health setbacks during their Year 12 to still be one of our top scoring students. Even when sick, this student has still persevered and demonstrates perfectly the Seaview High School values of resilience and integrity. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the 2021 Mayor of Marion Award is Isabel McGrory.
Congratulations, Isabel. We wish you all but the best for your studies into next year. Mr. Stapleton will now call forward the final group of Year 12 students to receive their graduation certificates.
All right, no pressure, but you need to get this right. Final group, Leo Tancock to Seth Yard. Please come to the left of the stage. Line up in alphabetical order. We might have a little bit more. We've got a video. Oh, all right, here we go.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get on, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and our free time, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, change. You miss the magic of these good old days.
I now introduce our final group of Year 12 graduating students. Leo Tancock. Caitlin Taylor. Gabby Thompson. Ngok Tran, who also wins the Subject Award for Media Studies. Rhett Travis. Nick van der Stegen. Gaurav Vashist. Adam Berrier. Kim Berrier. Sarah Von Bock. Varun Walia. Jessica Wang, who's not here with us tonight. Ziru Wang. Elliot Warren, who wins a Subject Award for Dance. Ruben Waterhouse Dean, who wins the Subject Award for Product Engineering. Cohen Wilkerson. Kira Williams. Lauren N. Williams. Lauren P. Williams. And last but not least, Seth Yard, who also wins a Subject Award for Food and Hospitality. Please join with me in congratulating one last time the class of 2021.
Congratulations again to the entire Year 12 cohort. Please join with us one last time in a round of applause for the class of 2021.
I'd now like to invite Year 12 graduates Lanisha Jepp, Anissa Racy and Isabel McGrory to the stage to give the 2021 Valedictorian speech. And basically whoever gets here first, does it first. Lanisha, nice work. Izzy and Anissa, if you could also make your way down, please. Thank you. Please welcome Lanisha to the microphone.
Alrighty, firstly I'd like to apologise. It seems I've forgotten I get stage fright and I'm now regretting my decision. Okay. Hello class of 2021, family, friends and teachers. Today we are here to celebrate the incredible accomplishments we have achieved together. I'd like to begin by recounting a few experiences that show just how far we've all come within our journey through school. For most, this began in reception, where we learned to spell our name, count to 10, and complete a day of school without crying. These are basic skills we should have learned quite quickly, but there have been many days of Year 12 where it has felt no different to reception. We then ventured into Year 1, where our teachers tried to feed out nap time. This act I've still not forgiven them for. Years 2 to 5 all blended into one, with times tables and sentence structure as a focal point. Well, until our first school camp. From then on, school was about whom you know, not what you know. The bigger the group, the better the chasey. These friendships formed made us feel like royalty. Well, finally the big fish in a very small pool. Then Year 7 graduation came, and we all said our goodbyes, promising to stay in touch, but we all know this didn't happen. Our first day of Year 8 was daunting for many, but exciting for some. High school offered a fresh start for those who came here without their friends or for those who wanted new ones. This new adventure made many of us excited as we could finally wear our hair down in school, eat Nutella in our sandwiches, and decorate our locker like Sharpay from High School Musical. Not to mention the campus felt like a maze with no end, and the bird's eye view map in our diaries was certainly no help. But through the obstacles of the first year, we came through confident for the next. Even though Year 8 was the largest jump we have taken, I believe the most change happened through Years 9 to 11. These 3 years saw a straight-A girl turn into a if it's due at midnight, I'll do it at 5 p.m. With every year, the time between starting it and finishing it getting shorter and shorter. These 3 years saw the make and break of many friendships and relationships, each teaching an important lesson in the harshest way possible. But these hardships made us into the people who we are today, passionate and independent, yet mindful and gracious. The choices we made resulted in the beautiful friendships we had then and with us today. So with the added pressure of who do you want to be in life, we were finally ready for our last year. This year was by far the fastest, and even though we were told this, none of us expected it. It only felt like yesterday when all our classes were in the Flinders building, and it only felt like yesterday when we all dressed up for formal. This year went by so quickly, we have hardly had the time to process it or feel proud for all the small and big things we've accomplished. For some, this was getting your driver's license, whether it was your L's or P's and buying your first car. You may have accomplished your best grade yet, or even been awarded the Golden Foot for indoor soccer. You may have grown into the most confident person you are today. Some even overcame a breakup during the most sentimental year of high school. And for others, it was starting their own business and it's succeeding marvellously. But for many, this accomplishment was completing Year 12 itself. My greatest accomplishment, however, was a D. Because after years of academic excellence, I finally allowed myself to fail. And with this grade came the knowledge that I don't need to succeed at everything to be successful in life. By failing with confidence, you open yourself up to improvement, to change, and to strength. And with these 3 attributes, you will flourish into the most extraordinary version of you. To that, I'll leave you with this quote. I consider the world, this earth, to be like a school, and our life, the classrooms. And sometimes on this planet Earth, school, the lessons come dressed up as detours or roadblocks, or sometimes as full-blown crisis. And the secret I've learned to getting ahead is being open to the lessons from the greatest universe of all, that is the universe itself. I wish my fellow peers good luck for the future. You are all capable of brilliance, so don't be afraid to take that first step. Thank you. Hi everyone. I welcome everyone here this evening to commemorate the great memories, accomplishments and success of Seaview High School's class of 2021. Congratulations, we made it. I started my first day at Seaview High School knowing two things. My care group teacher could fly a plane, shout out to Ms. Verstappen, and that day would probably be one of the biggest turning points of my life. I left that day knowing I was wearing the wrong socks and the 734 definitely wasn't my right bus home. Nonetheless, I had started what would be the journey that would be the next 5 years of my life, and here today, that journey comes to an end. What a 5 years it has been. As we grew into our oversized uniforms, we grew into the incredible young adults that you saw receiving their graduation packs this evening. Not in a million years would I have imagined the shy and naive version of myself that started at Seaview in Year 8, giving a speech to a room full of people at Year 12 graduation. I still can't believe it. But Seaview has enabled me to grow into the person standing in front of you tonight with the confidence to proudly share my high school experience. On our first day in Year 8, we overflowed the crowded halls of the Pittman building as one of the largest cohorts Seaview had seen in a long time. Little did I know how small our group would be compared to the 250 Year 8s that started this year. But it was a new beginning for both us and the school. Seaview High School has not only provided us with an education, but gave us the opportunity to meet lifelong friends, explore our passions, and discover who we are and who we wish to become. When listening to Year 12 speeches in the past, I always questioned why so much praise was given to the teachers. But now, having completed it for myself, I now realise that without them, we would not be here today. The support that I have received from not only my subject teachers, but all the staff at Seaview has been overwhelming, and I could not be more grateful. Last but definitely not least, I would like to thank my family and friends. Thank you for all that you have done for me, not only this year, but every single day of my life. I thank my dad, for staying up late to read my English assignments the night before they were due. I thank my mum for waking me up every morning and then having to deal with the wrath for doing so. I thank my sister for supplying healthy competition and sometimes unwanted but always appreciated unsolicited advice concerning Year 12. I thank all my beautiful friends for not only the support that they supplied me, but for inspiring me to be the best version of myself every single day. And to the graduating class, I say thank you for sharing this experience with me. And just remember, you will never be defined by your grades, because I know you are capable of anything and everything. Thank you and good night.
Hello everyone. Ms. Stranter, faculty members, fellow students, family and friends, welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Anissa. I've been at Seaview since I started in Year 8 in 2017, and as a result of sheer persistence, the endless encouragement of my teachers, and the motivation to match the efforts of my peers, I stand before you today on behalf of Seaview High School's hardest working Year 12 cohort to acknowledge and congratulate everyone in this room for getting us to this significant point. We never thought this day would come. We anticipated its quick delivery, crossed days off our calendars, counted hours, minutes, and seconds, and now that it's here, I'm sorry it is. I vaguely remember my first day at Seaview. I was scared, but nonetheless ready to enter the next chapter of my life. Here I have a letter from my Year 8 self addressed to my Year 12 self, which reads, Dear Year 12 Anissa, on the very first day that I came to attend Seaview, it wasn't in any way what I expected. Everyone that I met was nice, but I really didn't make any new friends. My feelings before and on the first day of school were things like being nervous, anxious, confused, lost, overwhelmed, sad, excited, and many, many more. I think that when I look back at this letter and see how far I've come, not just in life but in learning, I will have someone to be proud of, and that person is me. First of all, duh. And secondly, I'd like to think that if we all look back on who we were when writing those cringy letters to ourselves, we can all agree that we have done those people proud. So give yourselves a hand, Year 12s. In the first year at Seaview, I remember all the hype about who you sat with, who you spoke to, who you did that really, really cool handshake with, which, by the way, meant you were in with the cool kids. But as the years progressed, we realized that there is no such thing as cool or popular. Everyone is just different, and that's the way the world works. But different is good. I have seen friends come and go, drama spark and fizzle, and then suddenly spark again. But through it all, I have realized that most of it wasn't important, even though it may have seemed so in the moment. From all my experiences in those walls and buildings, I have grown. We all have. I remember how cool it was to sit at the back of the bus. I remember how exciting it was to stand at the front next to a groovy bus driver who told me my bus surfing skills were gnarly as I attempted to balance without holding on. I remember speaking too loudly and my older sister, who was in Year 12 at the time, telling me to sit down because when I got to be in her position, I would see how silly I looked. Little did I know that she was telling the truth, and oh, the embarrassment I could have avoided. So when it became my turn to be in Year 12, I naturally took on the role of bus monitor as part of my Seaview service. However, if I'm telling the truth, it was more for the sense of power I had for those 30 minutes each day. One of my favorite memories from Year 8 was Jack Bates serenading Libby in the Year 8 courtyard at the top of his lungs. It was Seaview's very own rom-com movie scene, except Jack was holding his iPad instead of a boombox. But I learned something powerful from that moment. Life is like a movie. When one scene finishes, we may not be satisfied, but there is always room to improve in the next one. We may have some challenges that are hard to edit, but nonetheless, they help build the story. And one day when the end credits are rolling, you can look back and even with every imperfection you see, you won't need to change a thing. I would like to give a big thank you to all the parents and teachers who had any part in getting this incredible group of people through Year 12 and in fact all of high school. Parents who have no idea how much we value your support, opinions, and spare time to read through our assignments that we're having huge mental breakdowns over. Trust us, it is greatly appreciated. You are the people that see your children through the highs and lows of life, and so please take pride in the fact that every person here is graduating due to something you did. I know many parents want their kids to be better than they are and to achieve more than they ever could. But for me personally, I want my parents to know that what I want most in life is to grow up to be like them. I am who I am because of you. So to all the parents here, thank you. Teachers, thank you for everything. Without you, we would be really stupid. Okay, maybe not, but without your support, guidance, time, and effort, none of us would be here graduating. You each hold a special place in our hearts. The lessons you taught us, along with your amazing devotion and encouragement, will be a constant reminder of what we can and will achieve in life. You are incredible people, and I for one can say that I am so happy and blessed you decided to become a teacher, because it gave us the chance to meet and stress about this year together. Your hard work is an example to each and every one of us in this room. To us, you're more than teachers. You're the people we argued with, cried with, stressed with, laughed with, and had deep and meaningful conversations with. Thank you for everything. We will never forget you and the impact you have had on our lives. Ms. Tranter, thank you for being the person to keep us in check. Your guidance over the past 5 years has allowed us to make a real difference at Seaview and leave a legacy that people will remember for many years to come. Future generations of students who grace the halls of Seaview will not only demonstrate the values you have enforced, but they will carry it with them for the rest of their lives, just as we will. Baha'u'llah once said, "Let your vision be world-embracing rather than confined to your own self." To me, this means that our actions speak louder than our words when we are selfless. So I would like to ask each and every one of you, to please seize each day with a smile and the ardent desire to do one kind thing for someone else. If we all do a little, it adds up to a lot. We are not remembered for the chances we didn't take. We're remembered for the legacies we create, and not the ones that serve ourselves as individuals, but the ones that serve humanity, our communities, our friends, neighbors, strangers, and families alike. Treat each other with kindness and love. These are the legacies we leave behind. This is how we are remembered. I know you are all capable of incredible things, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store for you all. So for now, this is not goodbye, just see you later. Thank you.
"2020 saw some outstanding SACE results for Seaview High School. The highest ATAR was awarded to Erin Polden, who achieved a very impressive score of 96.4. Please welcome Year 12 Care Group teacher, Mr. Brad Hurrell, to the microphone to present the 2020 Ducks of School Award.
Hi everyone, and thank you for having me. Congratulations Year 12s on completing your last year of school. It was a surreal feeling for me when I finished, and I'm sure it is for you. This achievement is one to be proud of and definitely celebrate. Last year I was sitting where you are and listening to the Ducks of 2019 speak, and wishing that wasn't me, but here I am today. I only completed 3 subjects in Year 12, 2 of which I thought would get scaled badly, but in the end that didn't matter, as I got an ATAR score that I didn't think was possible. ATAR was a hugely talked about topic last year, but I can assure you that no matter what your score was, you can do whatever you want and be successful. Now, if you were to ask me about high school, I'd probably say that I don't miss it, which is true. I don't miss going in 5 days a week and learning about Sokotoa. But I do miss the structure, having all my friends in one place, the lunchtimes in the dance room, the constant drafting of assignments, teachers giving 110%, to ensure we succeed, ski trip, and so many more things. The memories that are made at Seaview are ones that I will remember forever. Now, you are probably wondering what I'm doing now, which is studying a Bachelor of Occupational Therapy at UniSA, and absolutely loving it. I was going to have a gap year, but like so many people, COVID ruined these plans of travelling. So I went straight to uni. This was one of the best decisions I made, even though I was nervous about leaving the comfort of high school and going in like a fish out of water. However, the increased independence and responsibility is something that I thrive on. I have now nearly completed my first year of uni with 2 exams this week to do, and have made an amazing group of friends. Like high school, the memories you make at uni, TAFE, job, apprenticeship, or whatever path you choose will stay with you forever. Once again, congratulations on surviving Year 12 and everything that year has thrown at you. I am sure that I speak on behalf of everyone here that we are proud of you and your achievements. If you remember one thing, remember this. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can see yourself in any direction you choose. From Dr. Seuss. Thank you.
The Academic Excellency Award is presented each year to the student who has achieved a consistently high level in each of their academic subjects across the year. Please welcome Senior School Coordinator Miss Zoe Klepper and Education Director Heather Macris to the stage to present the 2021 Academic Excellence Awards.
The Academic Excellence Award is presented to the student who consistently achieves at a high standard in their studies across their entire schooling life. Grade point average, or GPA, is calculated based on a student's grades and is scaled from 5 for an A to a 1 for a C. Normally, only one Academic Excellence Award is given at graduation, but tonight, I am proud to announce that we have two students that we simply could not separate. They were both tied at the end of semester one with an incredibly impressive GPA of 4.83, and it is impossible to predict which of these two outstanding students will achieve the higher ATAR once results are released next month. Therefore, it seems only fitting they are both awarded the Academic Excellence Award for 2021. So please join with me in congratulating our joint winners, Basia Musagi and Jordan Paparella.
The Ampol All-Rounder, previously known as the Caltex All-Rounder Award, is one of Australia's most respected secondary education awards. Each year it is presented to Year 12 students across the country to acknowledge their contributions to the school and broader community.
Award winners are chosen based upon their contributions across 6 categories, both in and out of school, including academic achievement, attitude, personal conduct, leadership, service and sport. Students are nominated by Seaview staff and a vote is held to determine the most deserving winner. We now invite Miss Tranter to present the 2021 Ampol All-Rounder Award.
This year saw 4 outstanding nominees competing for the Ampol All-Rounder Award, and I would like to congratulate Lacey Arbon, Erin Hull and Tom Roundtree, who are all to be commended for being worthy contenders of this important award. But as we've heard earlier, there can only be one winner. The person who is receiving the award tonight is an exceptional young person who has worked consistently throughout the year to achieve a grade point average of 4.33 out of the maximum of 5 across their Year 12 studies. They are highly committed to applying themselves and to achieving their best, which is clearly evidenced by their determination to undertake Year 12 specialist mathematics without having studied it in Year 11. Teachers regularly comment on this student's willingness to contribute as well as help others out in the classroom. They demonstrate the best qualities of a leader without seeking the accolades. They have been involved in the special interest sports program since its inception and represented the school in touch footy, cricket and basketball. They've also volunteered their time to umpire after-school volleyball and basketball and regularly help out with the recruitment of new CIS students. This person is also very active in the broader community, currently coaching junior basketball at the South Adelaide Basketball Club. This year's recipient can be relied on to make the most of every experience. They are generous with their time, inclusive and encouraging to those around them. They have provided a willing ear and support to their peers when they have struggled during what has been at times a tough few years. This young person meets each criteria for the award to a high degree: academic excellence, positive attitude, outstanding personal conduct and service. And it gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the AMPAL All-Rounder Award for 2021, Rihanna Sheedy.
Congratulations, Rihanna, on a very well-deserved award. We wish you all the best for the future. To conclude our graduation ceremony tonight, we wish to invite the Deputy Principal, Mr. Stapleton, to the microphone to farewell the class of 2021.
Thank you. I promise I won't take long, but I hope you can indulge me this one last time. Any teacher who's been teaching for longer than a couple of years will be able to tell you that every so often a special group of students comes along. For some of our staff, it might have been the class of 2020. For others, it might be the class of 2022. For me, the classes of 2006 and 2015 have long been ones that have stuck in my mind. Now, I know that teachers aren't supposed to have favourites and that we like all our students equally, all right? But we all know that's not true. There are just some that we like more than others. And I'm happy to say that this class of 2021 has now made my list. Congratulations. So you're probably asking, what makes you so special? Well, that's a great question. I'm so glad you asked. I think it's because you're all so different and you're all actually such genuinely nice people. I've gotten to know so many of you, and probably my biggest regret is that I haven't been able to get to know all of you as well as I would like before you leave. But that doesn't change the fact that you will always have a special place in my heart and my memories. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all the statistics about your year level, you know. Things like the fact that your Year 12 GPA was somehow actually higher than your Year 8 GPA, or that 17.6% of you did not start at your Year 8 at Seaview, or that Lauren N. Williams aggravated me 110% of the time. Instead, I will simply take this one last opportunity to drop some real high-quality teaching on you before you leave. So here it goes. Your lives are probably a lot different from how you imagined they would be when you started school, and that's okay. You are exactly who you are meant to be right now. And your life is about to become a whole lot different again. Take a look around you at your fellow Year 12s. Statistically speaking, you will be incredibly lucky if you see even 5% of them regularly this time next year. You've been united by a common thread, but that thread now ends, and you are going off in your own separate ways. And that's okay. I like to think of you all as a firework. You've been flying through the air together, united in purpose, all on the same course. But Year 12 has now come to a close. Tonight is the bang. It is beautiful, bright, and spectacular. But it won't happen again. And that's okay. So don't be sad